Hi Chem Gang, in this video we're looking at the work through of the solution for Skill Builder 13.9. So in 13.9 we learn about lowering the freezing point of a solution by increasing the concentration of the solute in the solution. And what comes to mind when we're talking about this is the idea of adding salt to a driveway in the wintertime to get rid of ice. So water has a freezing point of 0 degrees Celsius. If you add salt, which would be the solute in this example, you add salt to your driveway, that lowers the freezing point of water to below 0, and it will keep your driveway free of ice. So that's something that you can think of when you're doing these types of questions, that the more solute you add to a solution, the higher its concentration will be, or molality, and the lower the freezing point is going to become for that solution. So in Skill Builder 13.9, the question is calculate the freezing point of 2.6 molality sucrose solution. And the formula that we're going to use to help us figure out that freezing point is going to be the freezing point depression, which is change in TF, is equal to the molality times the freezing point depression constant. And this constant is different for dependent on the solvent, and in this case our solvent is going to be water, and its freezing point depression constant is 1.86. So we're going to use that in this formula. So we have 2.6 molality is our concentration of sucrose. We're going to multiply that by our freezing point depression constant for water, which is 1.86, and that gives us an answer of 4.8 degrees Celsius. That's going to be the change in our freezing point for our water. So if our water has a freezing point of 0 degrees Celsius, we subtract that 4.8 degrees Celsius, and then we're given our new freezing point, which is negative 4.8 degrees Celsius. So that means that the freezing point of water changed from 0 degrees Celsius to negative 4.8 degrees Celsius. So now it means that in order to freeze, our temperature will need to be at negative 4.8 degrees Celsius or less than that. So if you did add sugar to your driveway, it would lower the freezing point of the water on your driveway to negative 4.8, thus melting the ice if the temperature was higher than negative 4.8. So that's the answer to Skill Builder 13.9 and how to use the freezing point depression formula in order to solve a question like this. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.